Hey guys, it's Major or Minus here, aka Nova Major, bringing you my introductory commentary for the Nova Team page. Now, you're probably wondering who I am and what the fuck I'm doing on this channel. You might have seen me in the channel box for quite some time and contributing nothing to the channel, and I know it's really bad. I feel really bad about it. It's because I had all these HD PVR issues, I had PC issues, my Sony Vegas was screwing up, but you don't want to hear me ramble about that. But basically it was annoying. But I'm finally here on the page, here to do a commentary for you guys, and the gameplay is a 17 for 1. Yeah, and I know you're probably thinking, wow, 17 for 1, that's not that bad at all. Well, it ain't that great. It's not amazing, to be honest, because I steal a couple of kills by accident. And it kind of annoys me because I just keep stealing kills and I'm not even trying to, but it's like my fucking bullets are magnets to down people. And you'll see in the last round I steal about 4 kills, 2 kills off Nova Meister, our team leader, and he was pretty angry about it at the time, and it was quite funny. But yeah, anyway, I thought I'd talk to you about my Gears of War experience, how I got into the series, and what I think of this game overall. So I got into Gears of War 1 very early. I pretty much got it near release date, I think. It was one of my first Xbox 360 titles. And at the time, Gears of War 1 truly fucking amazed me. Like, I played that game and I could not believe how good it was. Like, seriously, the graphics, the gameplay, the storytelling, the voice acting, the levels, it was just amazing. I only played the campaign first, and I remember as a kid I used to play Time Crisis 2 and Time Crisis 1, and I always used to have this this desire, if you call it. I used to think, oh, I love Time Crisis, but I wish you could get away from the wall, and I wish you could move out of cover and just walk around. And then Gears of War came along, and you could do it in that game. And that just I loved it. I was just like, oh my god, you can actually move out of cover, you can run around the place, and it was just like Time Crisis off rails for me. And Time Crisis used to be one of my favourite games, and so I just used to love that. Then not only was I completely impressed by the campaign, I decided to try the multiplayer out, and much to my pleasure, I fucking loved it. I just thought it was amazing. There were so many good maps. I mean, I used to play Halo, and to be honest, I was spoilt by the map design on that game. You know, Halo had so many good maps. You had your Guardian, your Narrows, you had your Blood Gulch, Coagulation, Last Resort. You know, so many good maps on Halo, and to be honest, I wasn't expecting much from Gears of War, especially as I heard that the multiplayer was put together in quite a short space of time. And to be honest, I only really played the game at first for the campaign, and then when I tried the multiplayer out and I got to try out maps like Tyro Station, Gridlock, the DLC as well. The DLC was amazing at the time, like Subway, this map. So yeah, I was just overall super impressed by Gears of War 1. It's probably in my top 10, top 5 maybe even, favourite games of all time. I just think it's amazing. Then Gears of War 2 came out, and you know, there was my obvious criticisms of it, the lag. My connection was fucking horrible in that game, like genuinely terrible. It used to make me rage so hard. I'm pretty sure I've raged more hard at that game than any other game. The campaign I also didn't like quite as much, but I did end up getting into it towards the end of the Gears of War 2 life cycle. I started playing some King of the Hill on it, and I used to love King of the Hill and Annex on that game. I used to have so much fun on it, and I thought the DLCs were also really good. I didn't really have any problem with the map design on that game, to be honest. I thought the map design was good, and I thought the gameplay mechanics were quite good. The Nasher could have been better, but still, I thought it was an alright game. I know most people are probably just sat there in the comments thinking, what the fuck are you talking about? Gears of War 2 is the shittest game. But I didn't hate it. Don't get me wrong, it was terrible compared to Gears of War 1, but still. And then this game came out, and this game I've always kind of been a bit on the fence about. I mean, it has its good points, and I definitely respect, you know, the developers for making it. I think the map design is pretty good at some points, but I just don't think this game suits my gameplay style. And that is, you know, you've got your lancers with stopping power, you've got your retro lancers, obviously, you've got your sword off, and it seems to me this game just rewards slow gameplay, if you know what I mean. Like, if you slow down your gameplay, you don't rush at people with your Nasher, you get rewarded for it, and it's all about, like, you know, getting your team together and concentrating Lancer fire on people. And I've never been a big fan of that, because for me Gears of War 1 was all about, you know, who's the best Nasher player, and nothing else really mattered. And although that does, good Nasher play is taken into account on this game, I don't think it's to the extent in which Gears of War 1 did. And to be honest, I just don't like games which try to slow me down. And I feel like sometimes this game is trying to slow me down, even in map design. Like, for example, Sandbar with its, you know, high points. It's got like hills, it's got high terrain which people can stand up and then they get the higher ground. I don't like the idea of getting higher ground either. I don't like the idea that a match is almost won if a whole team gets the higher ground, such as on Underpass as well. That's another good example. And I don't know, Gears of War 1 was just all about running around with the Nasher like a crazy person, and if you got good enough with the Nasher, you could do that. Obviously Connection held you back a bit, but I still really enjoyed it. I don't like the current power levels of the Lancer, and I don't like stopping power at all. I mean, I don't think many people do like stopping power, so it's not that weird for me to say that. So yeah, that's basically my overall opinion of Gears of War 3. The campaign, I don't know about the campaign. It got a bit too Michael Bay for me. Like, it was a bit too... It reminded me of, like, a Transformers movie or something. It was just all about crazy set pieces. There's another steel kill there. Kill Steel. Fucking... I couldn't help myself. I got a bit carried away. I'm very sorry about that one. Team. Stole about 4 kills. I did steal 1 kill at the beginning of the match, which I deserved to steal with an incendiary grenade, because that guy stole a kill from me and he was an arsehole. I fucking hate this game. There was 2 people in this lobby who loved stealing kills, and they did it on purpose, unlike me. So they were bastards. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this commentary. I hope you learnt a bit from me. On my channel, I post mainly Call of Duty, a bit of Gears of War here and now. I'm getting a few Gears of War gameplays that I'm getting quite regularly now, so you're going to be able to see that on my channel, and some live comms here and there. So hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'm out of here.